Oh, dear me. Right, I'll just check to make sure that we're live. I do believe we are live.
Oh, you're offline and 3-second time penalty.
Interesting.
Broadcast Association.
Yeah, radio show broadcast, but we are live, so I'm just loading back into the session. I do apologise for the connection breakdown there. Hopefully we can go to the end with this. And...
Yep, Technique's lost a bunch of positions as well. What's going on? What's happened? What's happened? What's happened?
Bearer's in. Bearer's in from the lead.
Oh, we're back. Okay.
We are back. Interval timings are going to be weird on my screen, but I can give you the position changes, I hope. Yes, I can. 10 positions gained for Lewis. Small guy came out behind Lewis. So he's on for good points here, actually, because quite a few of the guys might have to pit ahead of him.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And here we are. Here they are, actually, coming through turn one. There's Bearer coming out the pits, and there's Small Guy, and Bearer's just going to be joining in the middle of them, which is not ideal.
Might have a go at one of them.
Bearer's going to have a go at Lewis. Bearer's going to have a go at Lewis down the inside. He's outbroke himself by an absolute mile. He's going to let Small Guy run through, though. Yeah, Bearer lets Small Guy run through there. So he loses that position, but he's a reserve driver, and he knows better. But still, 18 drivers still going. Yompalon and Vaporize have both pitted twice, I do believe. It's good to see that we are back live. Match right on the back of Boastman.
Technique's got variable. Oh, that's side by side.
Side by side, I'm going to cut this. Oh yeah, running through turn 4. Variable's trying to stick it down the inside. We saw Lewis and Onyx Mer go on one-on-one combat through this section. Lewis, speaking of which, has just got a 3-second time penalty. But Technique has got that move done, it seems. And looks like he just wants to get out the... well, Variable certainly just wants him out of his dirty air there. Running through 13th and 14th for these guys.
Going on at this point. Battle for third. Starting to heat up.
Yeah, Variable might get him around the outside. He's going to dive in the inside turn 1. No, he's not. Right, I'm going to cut back to the battle for third. Matt is catching. Matt on Boastman.
Oh, Boastman knocks up.
Soft tyres for Matt, just to point out. I will get the tyre strategies up. Soft compound of tyres for the top 4. Super softs for Wisely. He'll be pitting very shortly. He's made those goals 16 laps so far, which is quite notable. And Glocky might actually have a good chance of sneaking a point here. In 11th.
Yeah.
Matt's in 15th.
Yeah, if anything happens to the top 10, then yeah.
And I've got to say, everyone, the top 9 are separated by around 19 seconds. The whole field is separated by 51 seconds. As Matt's going to go down the inside of Boastman at turn 1. He was aware of the danger, and Tibos is through. But is Boastman now going to come back at him? Let's take the onboard shot with this. And Boastman now running up the hill. Small Guy and Lewis are battling. If you can cut to that, I'll cut to that very, very shortly. Yeah. Matt Tibos, I think, has got that move done. And he's got the run off the corner, and he does. So Lewis now...
fighting back on the outside.
Trying to fight back. He's on the Ultra Soft. These Ultras are beginning to go, though, I think. If I recall from his race last night in LR3, these went around like 8-9 laps into his stint. Which is not ideal. Lewis round the outside of turn 3, now cutting to the outside. This is similar to what he did with Onyx Mer. Is this a repeat of what he did with Onyx Mer? And he got the place from this as well. He is. He's going to go around the outside of turn 4. But Small Guy holds the position just about. Lewis getting on the gravel nearly there. And again, those Ultras are overheating. Those Ultras are going. He's going to pit in. He's going to come in the pits here. Yes, he is. Lewis is coming in.
So here's Wisely.
Wisely in. Yep, championship leader on 154 points is in. And thank you for streaming back out and all of that. That'll be much appreciated. Because we did drop... and actually, Lewis is out. What's happening?
Front wing change, but he's out, so...
He's out. He was coming in the pits there as well, wasn't he?
Yeah, he just retired in the pits.
No, we've got to respect the other drivers do have leagues tonight. Not something that I want to be... that I definitely want to avoid. We've got a battle for 12th and 13th, by the way. Variable and Technique are within 3/10 of each other. Here comes Technique. Around the outside, look at the straight line speed. That's variables in the wall. Has Technique Gaming just caught him there? Oh, and Technique has gone off. Technique continue. Variables out. Variables out the race. I think Technique might have moved across him there. I'm not sure. I didn't really catch that on stream. Did you get a point of view of that?
I did. I'll
clip it. Yeah, clip it.
Lovely. Well,
that's unfortunate. Hamres is in. Technique's been disqualified. It's unfortunate that that has had to happen, but that's really the first piece of unclean driving, really, if I have to be honest, because most of the guys tonight have been clean and we've seen some great moves. There's Technique's car, by the way, on the left-hand side. As Boastman now sees himself running around in 4th place and he's behind Matt. Matt is on the better strategy here. And is my prediction going to come true of Matt winning this race?
Oh!
He's on fresher tyres.
Right, I've looked at a replay now. It looks like Technique moved over on the hatch.
On variable. That'll get investigated then. If you can send that to me, like, after this race, that'd be ideal.
They might have actually turned into each other, but I think, yeah, Technique turned in more. I think. No,
well,
actually, no.
That's Onyx Mer?
That's more. They just
Hitbox?
turned into each other.
Hitbox, decent car, maybe?
As soon as they touched, that was it. Well, there it is off.
Onyx Mer's going to be rejoining ahead of Mads, so he's going to be in the points. Wise League now on the back of Glocky. A-League versus B-League, championship leader, and Glocky is just going to let him through, I think. He's on 20 lap-old softs as well, so he's done very well to get those that far.
Oh, I can't upload it.
Oh, if you left. Oh, you git.
I went to try and upload it, and then it suddenly kicked me out.
Oh. Yeah, don't upload it. Try and join the session. Small guy should have gave you invites. Hopefully.
Yeah, I'm playing.
Good. I can't give you invites either because I would have been a spectator. Hamres and Vaporizer having a good battle in the meantime. The small guy picks up a 3-second time penalty. Hamres, the two Dutchmen, with Vaporizer on the soft compound of tyre. Hamres on the fresher super softs has made a mincemeat out of the fellow Dutchman there. Vaporizer not having the best comeback race in A-League. He's down in 14th. Glocky is into the pits finally. He's going to be coming out, I think, behind this battle, actually. Lewis has left the session, which is a shame. Have you jumped back?
It says 59% joining, connecting. On.
Vaporizer making a mistake there. There's not much action going out on track now. Quite a few drivers now beginning to spread themselves out. Technique in the chat, actually, in the game chat. Matt's trying to reel in Matthias, but he's not really reeling them in that much. If I have to be honest, he's 2 seconds off him. Bossman might be in a better position, but he's on worn softs now. Matt's tyres are just beginning to go. Ballboy has now joined back the session. I can see that on my screen. And is Bossman going to try Daniel Ricciardo? Not quite. Bossman not close enough for a move here on Matt Boss. 24 out of 36, so we are through halfway, and Lyronix has got a 4.9 second lead, and AZR Scars leading AZR Matthias with Matt in third, Bossman in fourth, and AZR Keelan. Can you believe Small Guy is in 5th place?
Incredible stuff. I'm trying to... Oh, what?
Close the application, restart. That's the best way.
Yeah. Oh,
sorry about the technical difficulties going on my co-commentator's end. Wise League is beginning to catch Seraph. This is for 7th place out on track. Championship leader trying to catch the Portuguese driver here in the Force India. And let's see if Wise League can get him. We'll take broadcast cam for this, running through the final 2 corners. So, Seraph's coming in. Seraph is pitting. 16 lap old softs he was on. So he's going to be coming out maybe around Norman's Hammer sort of area. And I kind of believe I might be saying this. Mads is currently on for 2 points.
Brilliant.
That's
Hopefully
phenomenal
he can
stuff.
Achieve that. That would be quite something.
Seraph coming out of the pit. He's going to be rejoining possibly behind Vaporizer here. Glocky has set the fastest lap of the race.
Yes.
Are you in?
Glocky.
Are you in? Good. I think you're in now.
Enjoying it. Yeah, it's not loading in.
It's not loading in.
A bit like it was before when it said like 2%, 4%.
So Matt
50%.
beginning to hunt down Matthias, and Bossman beginning to hunt down Matt. So Matt is essentially dragging along Bossman here as we cut to the onboard shot. There's a yellow flag in Sector 3. It's not Keelan, which is very, very strange. Who is that in Sector 3? That might just be for a glitch car. Very strange. Oh, Onyx Mer making a mistake there. Onyx Mer making a very rare mistake. Lomans is catching Mads.
Yeah, close battle for 12th. 13th already. That Glocky, Mercedes catching Vaporizer.
Yeah, Glocky's on fresher tyres. He's just picked up a 3-second time penalty there.
Oh, he's gone off Vaporizer.
Ooh, maybe those softs going Yompaline and in the pits. That might have been that what the yellow flag was for. I can't see any notable differences in the timings. Lomans has now got past Mads down the inside of turn 2. Mads is going to come back at him though, and he has got DRS. So the Dane, the B-League driver, now fighting with the A-League driver, and this is what we want to be seeing in TFRL A-League. Lomans just fighting him off though. And Norman's on 2 lap fresher tyres. Onyx Mer's picked up a 3-second time penalty, I think, for cutting the third last corner. Hammer's now trying to get his eye in this battle as well. He's got Mads in front of him. He should get him maybe into the second last corner here if he's close enough. I don't think he's going to try it. No, he's not. That's quite wise from Hammer's. He's going to have a go at the final corner though. Mads running wide. Hammer's picked up a 3-second time penalty, and both of them just about get away with it there. That could have ended in tragedy for both of them.
And there's Seraph with the fastest lap of the race, trying to catch them all, really.
Oh, Mads off! Oh, what the hell happened there? That was no contact at all.
That was all on his own. Unless there was some
that,
glitch, but...
That must have been a hitbox. That is so unfortunate for Mads. That has got to have been a hitbox, because it looked like Hamres was nowhere near him. He was about 4/10 off him, guaranteed that, but that's not enough to have the hitbox, surely. Unless he's hit a wall, like a decent car.
Yeah. Oh, what a shame.
Oh, actually, we've got Hamres and Seraph. Speaking of Hamres, he's battling with Seraph now.
Yeah, he should get past. He's got quicker tyres on at this point in the race.
Quicker tyres, but Hamres has actually saved up more ERS at this stage. He's running in ERS mode 1, and he's got about 50% left. Seraph got about 37% left. Coming through the final 2 corners, and Seraph picking up a 3-second time penalty. Now. And that gap for second is coming down. That gap for second is coming down. That was at 2 seconds, it's now at a second. Matt could be within DRS range next lap.
Oh yeah, for sure. Seraph, not close enough.
Yeah, Seraph not close enough this time around. Glocky is trying to close in. Yeah, Hammers actually... sorry, Hammers is trying to close in on Lomans. And these three now having a good battle for the minor points. 9th, 10th and 11th. One of them's not going to be getting points at this stage. Which is unfortunate, but look how close they are. They're within about 5/10 of each other. And this is for 9th place, remember. Good driving from all three. Oh, Hammer's making a little mistake. They've got to be careful. Seraph now going around the outside. Surely not threading the eye of the needle. And he backs off quite wisely. That could have ended in tragedy there if Seraph went for it. But he didn't. He didn't want to force his way through. And the Portuguese driver now has got a good double toe here on Hamres. And is he trying to catch Lomans as well? I think Lomans has got a straight line speed set up on. And he's just about... Oh, Seraph taps the back of Hamres. Outbreaks himself. And that's a left side end plate damage there for Seraph. I'm going to cut back to the battle for second though, because where's this came from? Matthias making mistakes. Matt and Postman, yeah. Three-way battle for second, I'm counting it as.
Yeah,
Postman.
Now they've caught the Torosso driver. How many laps have we got left? So about 6-7 laps.
6 laps, yeah. I think Lyronix has got this. Lyronix has got this, I think.
Yeah.
Matt now on the back. Matt Tibos on the back of Matt. This is a good championship battle going on as well. I think they're in 4th and 3rd. Matthias just blocking him. Matt Tibos runs in the back of him. Is Postman going to try and steal a little bit here? And Matt nearly forcing him all the way off the grass. But that is Matt Tibos through into second, I think. Unless Matt's surely going to try around the outside. Matthias around the outside into turn 3. Not going to work. And Matt Tibos is through to second. Essentially, he was being held up there, I think. And we've still got, Seraph has now dropped off Hamres and Lomans, so he's got that front wing damage. He's now dropping off, and Glocky has got a good chance of picking up 11th here. Hamres now on the back of Lomans. Still on the back of Lomans, I should say. Coming down now into turn 3. Mic quality and everything's okay, isn't it? Just checking. Hamres down the inside of Lomans.
Yeah, it's alright.
Oh, a little bit of contact, Lomans. Hamres coming across him, but he's got the move done. So Hamres now passed Lomans on 15 lap old softs. Are these leaders going to have to pit? That's the thing. Somebody's going to get a puncture at this in this stage of the race. Small Guy's picked up a 3-second time penalty. He is doing enough to fend off the attentions of Berra, but I don't think Berra might have a penalty. Can you just check that for a minute if you can? Matthias now right on the back of Matt Tibos. Going down into turn 3. So much action going on, I can't keep up.
Two penalties Berra has.
2 penalties for Berra, and Small Guy I think might have 3.
Let me double check that. 1,
Seraph in the pits?
2, 3, yes.
Yeah, I thought Small Guy had 3. So we need to pull out 7/10 on Berra, but I think Berra's tyre strategy is a bit better. His tyre management has been a bit better than Small Guy's this race. Berra believes the session. Thank you to him though for racing. And we've still got 14 drivers at this stage as Postman has pitted. That is a strange decision. Postman's in. And he's going under a set of Ultrasofts. This is what Lewis did last time out, last night in ILR 3.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh my gosh.
It's a 5-second stop-go penalty for Postman.
But wouldn't they serve that before they work on the
You would think they would, yeah.
Usually.
I think they would. Yellow flag in sector 3. Hamres, I think he's on an excursion off somewhere.
Quite possibly, yeah.
Yeah, just got caught. I think I caught him, as I'm actually going to go to the battle with second and third. Turn 4, Matt Tibos and Matthias still going at it. For second and third, I think AZR Scars Lyronix has got this in the bag. And to be honest, if I have to say it over stream, I think I might have underestimated his pace.
Yes, because he's been quite dominant. Although it's only 5 seconds to get, that is a great drive. Well controlled.
Ooh, might be an interesting battle for 4th developing before the end of the race, actually. Sorry to cut in there, but Small Guy, Berra and Wiselig are around 3 seconds. That's going to close up before the end of the race, I think. I don't think Small Guy's doing enough to find off the attentions of Berra and Wiselig at this stage. Tyres closing up again to Matt Tibos. Taking the wider exit. Wider on exit, and now trying to attack him. Is he going to go for it? Here he comes round the outside. He's now side by side with him. Now they're looking to one-on-one combat. But Matt Tibos is holding on to the position. And Wiselig is catching Berra. 4 tenths. 3 tenths. That gap's coming down. I'm going to cut on board. Wiselig down the inside of Berra. That's very late. Has he made it through the corner? Yes, he has. But Berra regains the position. Wiselig just overrunning it at the at turn 3 there. Yellow flag sector 2. It's not Small Guy. It's Hamres. Hamres again. Those supers are going off now. Yeah, those supers are going off.
Yeah. Oh,
Matthias.
he's not going to be
is he going to get him up the hill? Matthias, is he going to get up the hill? We've got 3 laps left. Lyronix 3.9 seconds in front. Those tyres are beginning to go. These two could have a chance of the win here. These two could have a chance of the win. And Mads is out. I've just realised, oh yeah, Mads is out. Who pitted? Yes. Bossman pitted. Small guy running in 4th. Yellow flag sector 1. Matt Tibos. Matt right on the outside, trying to go for it. He's still on the outside. He's on the inside line now, running into turn 4. He just backs off wisely though. Is he going to have a crack at him? No, he's not.
What is happening to Lyronix?
Those tyres are going off. He might get a puncture before the end. I saw in ILR 3 last night. In ILR 3 last night, the guy that got a puncture lasted 26 laps. He's got to do 27.
Oh.
This is going to be make or break for Lyronix. He's getting caught. 3.4 seconds is enough at the minute, but those tyres could blow at any minute. Vaporizer set the fastest lap of the race, so he has been lapped actually. Ah, that's probably why. There's 2 separate battles going on. There's Jon Paline and Vaporizer. Sarah fall in a battle, and then we've got Matt and Matt ahead.
Side by side.
Let's have a look on Lyronix's tyres. They look... That left front looks like it might go.
Yeah.
Hang on. Listen closely. Matthias completing the move on Matt Tibos though. Around the outside. He's going to come down the inside. Matt Tibos. Has he got the move done? Yes, he has. Good one-on-one action again. Wisely and Berra. Onyx Mer and Bossman. Bloody hell. Where are these battles coming from?
Brilliant.
This is unbelievable. I'm going to focus on the battle for 7th. Onyx Mer and Bossman. This is great racing. I have to say. Berra going around the outside of Wisely at turn 4. Just forced him a little bit wide. He's still there. He's still there. Berra. Wisely on the inside. Berra's got that move done. What a move that is. Brilliant move. And Lyronix's tyres are beginning to go off. 27 laps. Matt's just picked up a 3-second time penalty. Those rears could go at any minute. Those rears could go at any minute.
Oh, he's off. Matthias is off.
Oh, Matthias is off. Has he got a puncture?
Oh, no.
Has he got a puncture?
He has. Left rear.
He has. Left rear. It's the same as ILR 3. Left rear. Look at this battle going on. 4th, 5th, 6th and 7th. All separated by about 2 seconds. Lyronix somehow...
Oh, he's out! Did he retire?
Oh, he's out.
Yeah,
why is he completing the move on Berra? Is Lyronix going to get this car home before the car gives up? He's got a puncture, has he? No, he hasn't. I thought the suspension went. Oh, my goodness me. Lyronix coming to the end of his lap. Has he got a puncture?
Oh, look at
those tyres are going. Lyronix, Matt is not doing enough. Lyronix now round the final corner. Great win for Lyronix here. He's done it. Lyronix wins. Matt in second. Bossman's off. He's run out of fuel, has he? No, he hasn't. No, he hasn't. Onyx Mer and Berra. Oh, Berra. Very close. Small guy has picked up a podium. Unbelievable scenes. Onyx Mer in 4th. Berra jumps in on penalties. And Wisely's actually got 4th. Championship leader gets 4th. Bossman in 7th. Glucky has finished 8th. Loman's in 9th. Matthias does pick up a final point. He does pick up that last point. Loman's now coming up the line. He will get 9th. Oh, what a dramatic race that was. That might be the race of the season. Oh, that is sensational stuff from the guys. I'm like a proud father sitting here commentating on this. Head of driver performance for AZR, and the AZR guys have delivered and delivered in style. And AZR Scars takes the victory here in Red Bull Ring. Moving on to Britain next week, I do believe, if I'm right in saying that.
France, Austria, Britain, yes.
Yes, Silverstone is a Brit gonna get the win there. Who knows? I was totally wrong with my prediction, by the way. Wasn't too far off. Matt was finishing quite strong there in second. But there we go. A dramatic end to that race. And Lyronix didn't even pick up a penalty. Great drive from him. Wow. He wins. Matt Tibos in second. Small guy gets my driver of the day. because that is a phenomenal performance. For me thinking earlier on, and I said it in commentary, he was going for scrap points, and he got a podium. Brilliant drive. Weisling 4th, Berra top 5, Onyx Mer, Bosman, Glocky in 8th, Lomans and Matthias in 9th and 10th, Hamres, Sarah, Vaporizer, Yumperlan and Mads, Variable, Lewis, Scuba and Technique Gaming. And, oh, next session begins in 20 odd seconds. Brilliant. In the meantime, let us jump in with the guys in the party chat. I'm going to come to Matthias first, sadly. 75% tyres, and your left rear goes on the final lap. What was going through your head knowing that a podium position went out the back door?
I think he's
too upset to talk. He's fuming. Mind you, I watched ILR 3 last night and somebody did it on 26 laps. So it is possible that punctures can happen, and they did happen. But if he is too upset to talk and a little bit pissed off and whatever, let's come to the man of the moment and driver of the day, Small Guy. 3rd place. Are you on something?
I don't know. I remembered my qualifying ban from last race. I
didn't realise you.
I was like,
oh yeah.
I was like,
crap.
Oh god, my qualifying ban. And so I was like, oh crap, right. And then I retired, and I thought, oh right, this is just damage limitation. I said, I'll try and just not get a penalty all race. I mean, that went out the window. I got 9 seconds. But Berra, the gap between me and Berra, over the last 3 laps, I was saving ERS to have a monstrous last 2 laps, just to try and push that gap out to Weisling and Berra. And I looked behind me, and Weisling did Berra around the outside, and then Berra did it Weisling around the outside. I was going mental. I was like, oh my god, Berra, he's taking some drugs here. Like, my god. But it was a great race.
Oh, it really was. I mean, Bossman complaining, saying, what the hell did that McLaren do? Might have to go back on stream for that. I'm not sure if I caught that. I know we had the incident with Variable, and it was Hamres, wasn't it? If my mind serves me right. We've got that clip. We're going to review that later on tonight. Honestly, I'm proud of every single driver that competed tonight, because that might have been the rest of the season. And it comes to show the competitive levels of racing we have in TFRL. And if anybody is watching, thinking, oh, I want to join this, you can join over Christmas, because that's when mid-season sign-ups are going to open. And there might be a possibility of a short championship linking in with A-League and B-League. That is what I can announce. That is still in the works, though. But yeah, I'm just in awe of the performance that Keelan put in. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I'm ready for the interview.
You are ready. 75% on the final lap. You had 2nd or 3rd in the bag, and then that tyre went. What was going through your head?
I'm not supposed to say that on stream.
Something like effing S, for God's sake. Oh.
Worse than that.
Worse than that. It's probably unbroadcastably bad, and I don't want them to broadcast it on the stream either. But up to that point, you drove such a good race, and that battle with Matt Tibos was quite insane.
Yeah,
chopping and changing the yo-yoing.
He defended well. I thought I got past when he had that massive oversteer moment out of the hairpin. Yeah, then he just held on to it like Max Verstappen, and cleanly this time.
Yeah.
As the people want, make sure you check my my Twitter. As the people all want to know. I have a new name change. As from this morning, it was called Beep Beep Can't Drive, and now it is called Beep Beep Can Drive. So a round of applause for myself.
Oh, dear me. Small guy with his look. Wow. GG to Small. Superhero commenting that. Good to see Superhero here. I will address some of the comments that have been made live on stream now, so if he is watching. First of all, I'd like to apologise for my comments, but they were only to make him improve. That is what I set out to do with every single driver that either joins my league or joins AZR. That is what my focus is. I want to improve drivers, even if it's by the shortest amount of time. I want to improve them. Superhero, he might have went to FRL. I'd like to see him back tomorrow night in B League if he's up for it. I think he will be. And if he's seen the racing tonight, then just comes to show what things can be done here in TFRL. And I do apologise for the stream going down halfway through as well.
I saw it, I was like, oh no.
Yeah, my connection just full on went. I'm glad we got to the end, and I'm glad we provided you with the action that we delivered. I mean, qualifying was absolute insane. I think I lost my voice from qualifying.
Hopefully you saw Twitter. I was on it.
Oh, I've seen it. I've seen it. Don't worry, I've seen it.
I was on it.
Yeah, go and check the TFRL Twitter up. There'll be quite a few thingy. Lewis gave up because he was sick of the racing tonight, which is not great. I will have a word with him privately. Berra almost took out Onyx Mur. Now, I caught that on stream, so I will have a look at that personally and review that and see if anyone is at fault for that. And we've got the variable incident that we want to have a look over as well.
At the back end of that race, even ask Matt, the tyres, they just wouldn't grip at the front.
Yeah.
I found myself oversteering so much. I was struggling coming out of turn 2 as well. If you didn't catch me a few times, I went a bit wayward, as they say, coming out of the turn. But other than that, you know, I'm absolutely happy.
And that is great to see. Super Guy and Elton, we're back. Yes, we are. And driving standards as a whole, from your point of view, Matthias and Keelan, were they better than last week?
Is that even a question?
What? Wait.
What? Were the driving standards better than last week in France?
I mean, I never got hit, so I'm a quite happy guy.
Yeah, but I mean, looking at some of the battles we were going on board with, the Onyx Mur Lewis is going to stand in my memory for quite a time. The whole of Sector 3, side by side, and Lewis completing the move, that is one of the best pieces of driving I think I've ever seen. And that is credit to both drivers there, for not only defending, but for attacking. And that was phenomenal from both of them. There was so much action going on. Check it back on the stream. I'm going to check out Onyx Mur's tweet because he wants me to have a look. Let's go full throttle into the pit lane. Oh, hang on a minute. What's this? This is POV. Small guy retiring from the session.
Oh, this is.
That's what happened to Onyx Mur. That too crashed in the pit lane. Oh, right. That explains it then.
Oh. Oh,
Have you just seen that? Yeah, I've just seen it. Oh dear. Unless anybody wants to add anything. Will has left.
Did you catch my off pick?
Will has left AZR.
He has?
He has. He's left the chat. Oh, I think I know where he's going.
Well, TTG?
I think he's going to TTG. I think he said something about that. Zed's loss,
sake.
but then again, he should have really told me personally first before he decided this, and I may hold a grudge against him for the weekend. But that's probably about it. Free agent now, decided to run on my own for a bit. If any teams do offer me a shot, I will definitely consider it. That's Will. So I'm not sure why Will has gone through this session. But, yeah. Why should he go to TTG? Exactly, he had everything on his plate for him at AZR. Every driver that's in AZR has it handed onto a plate for them, and I have to do the hard work because I have to set the objectives and I have to set what drivers I think are the best and what drivers I think are not so good, and then maybe we can form up an academy team, and that is one of the things that I'm going to be looking at. I think Small Guy after that performance is definitely not going to be in the academy team, that's for sure.
I am.
No, Matthias is definitely not. I mean, your tyre strategy was perfect. Just, they went.
Not to make the pun, but my tyres blew up.
Should I talk to
Tyres,
Maze,
tyres,
TTG
tyres.
owner? Well, if he is going to TTG, just let him see, just see what team he goes to first. And I will message them, whoever it is, personally. If I have to be honest. But unless anybody wants to add anything, Bull Boy, Small Guy, Matthias, do you have any, except from David
David
Coulthard.
Coulthard. David Coulthard. Guess what?
Oh,
Guess what? I'm David Coulthard.
terrible. Terrible. I think on that note, we will end. Hopefully my voice is in back to 100% for tomorrow. I can feel it croaking and going and shouting. I've been shouting so much that probably the whole street has heard me. But I've been JimsHead14. Thank you very much to my co-commentator Bullboy57.
You're very welcome. Even all the interruptions and everything. Hopefully,
Yeah, even they weren't caught on stream, and I think the only interruption we had was when the stream went down. Enjoy watching it in 2 parts. That's all I can say. And tomorrow night we do have TFRL B League, of course, in Austria, around 9 of the championship. I will get the I promise I will get the standings up this weekend for both leagues. I know I haven't been doing this in recent weeks. This is because I've been busy. I think I might share the document with Small Guy. Is that okay with you?
What?
Share the standings with you, like the document that I've got in. I take that silence as a yes then.
Sorry, I'm just talking to Will.
Will thinks we're taking a fun approach. Yeah, jog on, you've got another thing coming. I mean, me as head of driver performance, is that not taking it serious enough? And I'll leave it on that note. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, tomorrow for B League tomorrow night, it is goodbye.